And greetings again, Raven lovers, artists, and other crazy people. Welcome to door number 2, which you can probably not see right now, so... 2. There it is. So today we arrived on door number 2, and we will open that in just a hot minute. And wait a second, I need to put the mic down. For this, we need to open the next door, see what's inside. Okay, this will be a fun one. You remember the perfect piece of art, this caption of beauty that I did yesterday, right? Well, this time will not be less great. This time it will be an absolute masterpiece, like really. I mean, with a prompt like this, how can I fail? I'm not sure if you can actually read my bad handwriting, so let me spell it out for you. Cucumpolyps. I got this in I got a suggestion in German, and that says Gurkenkapolypse. And I tried to come up with a good way of combining the two words in English, but yeah, so it's cucumpolyps. So basically an apocalypse that has to do in some kind of way with cucumbers. Yes, with cucumbers. Some of you who are watching this might already know who this suggestion came from. Like, basically almost the entirety of my German viewers knows who made the suggestion by just hearing that. Is kind of a thing for cucumbers, what should I say? It's a little bit of a running gag within his community, and I'm also part of that community, so... But yeah, this will be interesting. Let's get to this. But that's kind of good to have another easy one for this, because I don't have a lot of time at hand today for recording, so it's good that it's something like this. I think I can make something rather quick with that. I just need to come up with some kind of an idea. So let's get started, shall we? So I hope the audio quality is a little bit better today. So it sounds a bit more cozy in here. And let's see, so this is from yesterday. And let's see, so an apocalypse caused by cucumbers, or that has something to do with cucumbers. What could it possibly look like? There are a few ways we could imagine that. Either they just grew too much, like the entire land is covered in cucumbers, and that just simply destroyed the entire infrastructure because people couldn't control that anymore. That weird outgrow that happened. I should talk a bit more into the direction of the mic, right? Because otherwise that would sound weird. Or perhaps they mutated in some kind of way because they got infected with something, and then they also spread it across the entire globe, but also became very poisonous and destroyed everything. Or maybe a monster, some kind of a cucumber monster, like, or monsters who attack the entire world for some reason. Or perhaps maybe a cult that I mean, this is basically what the community of German horror guy is, a cult that prays to cucumbers. And for some reason they get the idea to dominate the world, and that goes completely wrong because they use some weird spells and then everything's covered in cucumbers, and I don't know. There's so many possibilities, but I think I'm going with the monster option, perhaps. Perhaps I can also bring in the whole cult idea here, so that these monsters show up and then there are people that believe that they are deities or something and pray to them, something like that. So let's see, perhaps I'm going with that, or do I go with that? Perhaps with that format. Let's see. So we have our cucumber monster. How does this look like? Of course, like a cucumber. Maybe like Pickle Rick?
I'm Pickle Rick!
I don't know. Do I go very cartoony or do I go really gross semi-realism with that? Like making an actual really spooky monster design out of a cucumber? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have that much time to brainstorm an entire monster design here. I just aim to basically take the first inspiration I get and run with that. Let's see. I kind of want to make this look cool. Cool. Like, how are we going about this? You know what? I know what a cucumber looks like, but still, I think getting some references might be helpful. Wait a second. So let's see. Give me some cucumber pictures. Yeah, exactly, and the plant as well. I don't really have a complete image of the plant in mind. That's a cucumber? Like, what the frick? Oh, like, this is a big one. Oh, this is perfect, right? It already looks like a character. Come on. Perhaps I can use this as a base. Like, we have this shape here. And this, I mean, from another perspective, that would, but perhaps they are turned away from us a little bit, but the head is looking into our direction slowly. Perhaps it could have like a snake body, like no legs, but it just, you know, that extends on the floor or something? I don't know, just let me play around here a little bit. Let me see what I can come up with. When I turn quiet in some parts, I will just put it into a time-lapse mode. I present to you the cucumber snake. This is so stupid. But it could work. It could actually work. I have a little bit of a twist in the neck here. So I think they have some kind of arms, maybe like tentacle-like arms that, you know, like basically like plant thingies. That's a pretty rough form there. Something like that. Maybe they're already eating on someone. Watching on some poor person. Right here. And you see that they are looking at you, so you are next. Ah, too bad. I wish I could have put this into a bit more of the 3-point perspective. So it immediately looks bigger, like you're looking upwards to it. I don't know if I succeeded on that. Like planning out perspective, that is nothing I can do here right now. I have so many other things to get through for this. But let's see. And I guess for that part I need to zoom in a bit more, right? So you can all see all the details in its gloriness. In their gloriness? I don't know. I think it's kind of like it's drooling a little bit. So we have a basic shape and idea, and there are multiple ones in the background, maybe. Maybe they are all different forms. Maybe I can put some walking ones in the back. I don't know. Let me see what works and what sticks. Thank you. If it's an apocalypse, you need to have like multiple causes of this, I think. Oh, and of course we need to put in some destroyed buildings, maybe. Right, maybe they're standing around them. You just approach the scenery, I guess. You're looking at that, and then you try to move away because it's too late for this other person, but then you step on a twig, you know, the accidental a twig that always lies around to betray your main character, just waiting to make a noise in exactly the wrong moment. That obligatory twig that lies around, and you step on it, and then they realize you're there. They turn around. Maybe that person's head is bitten off. That would be kind of fun, but I can't go too gory. It's YouTube, so I'm gonna see. We'll see. You can see what I'm doing. But yeah, we definitely need some destroyed buildings. Something like that. But I'm so bad at drawing this. Let's see, what can we... like in the background there could be a... something like a skyscraper or some kind of other multi-utility house that has fallen apart. I don't know. Sadly, I'm kind of bad at drawing apocalypses, I think. Like houses on its own are already a challenge, but drawing them torn apart is kind of really hard if you don't have a clear understanding about how the house is actually put together, like which kind of components you would see and if they are destroyed in a specific way and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know if you can come up with a cool story idea for this. Perhaps I can. If I can, then perhaps one day I make a really badass looking artwork with this silly little story idea and make a cool voiceover for that, telling you the story while the drawing is developing in the background. That could be kind of fun. Hey, They have really big leaves. I've completely forgot that. My voice is leaving the scenery, I guess. The leaves have actually a really interesting shape. Oof. Okay, maybe that's a bit too big considering how far away this is supposed to be. On the other hand, maybe like perhaps the plants are just grown absolutely ginormous thanks to the appearance of these monsters. Oh gosh, you couldn't see that. Let's see. But so we still need to convey the illusion of death here, right? Oh my god. There's way too many details. What am I doing to myself? This is taking way too long. So while I'm drawing an absolute brutal apocalypse, how are your Christmas preparations going? Like, do you even celebrate Christmas? Or are you one of my reviewers who don't? Maybe for religious reasons, or because it's just not your thing? With a prompt like this, it's kind of hard to keep the Christmas mood alive for the video, but on the other hand, the last one also wasn't very Christmassy. Maybe some kind of a broken down tower back there, something like that. And that looks like this. I don't know. I have no clue on how to draw destroyed houses without a reference, but kind of too lazy to look that up right now. Just something. And I was off frame again, I'm sorry. I'm so good at this, am I? So, and it's just a lot of crumbled pieces of the rest from the city over there. Maybe another broken skyscraper over here. Something like that, perhaps. I also had another image in my head, but it's still too vague and I would need more time to come up with what exactly I'm seeing and how to actually bring this to paper, so I think I just go with that specific direction here. I think someone is constantly sneezing right now in my neighborhood. So where do I have the arm? You know what? It is kind of fun and relaxing. Some kind of a nice daily exercise almost. Like, it's really nice if you don't constantly have to think about creating the next masterpiece. Like, you just do something and have fun doodling it. For some of the planned things, I really hope I got this. They're sneezing hard. For some of the pieces, I of course hope that My goodness. I wonder if you can hear that. For some of the pieces, I hope that I can actually create something really good. And for some of them, I'm already working a little bit upfront because it's a more long-term video that I have planned. And that one seems to turn out quite good. Actually, that will be 2 images. I hope you will like that particular door because it will be a little bit different from the others. It will be a bit more, well, it has a more serious topic to it, but I tried to keep it lighthearted and just try to go the more cozy route instead of being super funny. Though I guess in these particular parts I'm also not that funny. Or I don't know. Hugin, what do you say? Am I funny? So can't actually see what is this. Oh, wait. The pencil is reflecting too much. And this is not... Why is this not focusing? And we're on air again. Do you know that feeling when you're just in the zone and you're just vibing, everything is working, and then suddenly you get interrupted by a call out from your camera that the memory card is full. I hate when that happens, so let me just zoom in a little bit again and then we can start again. Yeah, you know what? This is so far away that you can barely see that the head is big enough, so I give it the head. And I realized that the audio is still kind of echoey. My apologies for that. I know that bumps on a cucumber are actually not as visible as on a pickle, but you know what? This way it looks way more gross, way more monstrous. So I think I go with that. It's in a saturation, so I think that's fine. Oh my god. This is atrocious. I love it. So here we have our lovely cucumber friend. How nice. Who's causing destruction? Maybe I put some blood on the ground right here. If this isn't a bringing you into Christmas mood, I don't know what will. But yeah, jokes aside, let's paint. This looks so weird. But this is what we're here for. The weirdness, I think. What is Christmas without some red color, right? Do we also give them red glowing eyes or yellow glowing? I think yellow glow might fit better with the green of the cucumber. I don't know. Not really decided just yet. So let's just give some gray wash to the background. Oh, it looks more like poop color. Oops. Oh no, someone has been pooping on my paper. That's bad. Oh no, when it dries, it's a bit more grayish, I think. Let's get back to our main monster and the foreground. You know, I never thought that in one point of my career as an illustrator, I'm sitting at a desk, talking to a camera, drawing a cucumber monster. Should I question my life choices here? I think I need to zoom out a bit. Wait, no, this is zooming in. It. So. So you can see more clearly what is going on here. Could be reptilian. By the way, if some of you who made the suggestions to me want to have the drawing I made as a funny little Christmas gift, tell me in the comments. I might send it to you if you want to. I don't know, maybe some of the future project might even turn out really cool looking. And I mean, this is definitely a very special one. So those of you who made the suggestions, if you like what I'm doing with the suggestion, then tell me you can have it. Because as far as I can tell, all of the people who gave me suggestions so far were people that live in Germany anyway, so it's not like I have to deal with a lot of shipping costs or anything. And now we have to wait until this is dry enough to use some color pencils. See you in a bit. So, and well, sorry I didn't turn on the mic for this part because it's meant to be really short, but yeah, here we have our cucumber lips, or however you want to call it. Our little cucumber apocalypse. I hope you enjoyed this little session. I try to become more entertaining with future videos. I need to find a flow for these type of videos right now. It's kind of a different format than from what I usually do. So I need to get comfortable with the pacing and with everything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little advent door and the shenanigans we came up with. Thank you so much for the suggestion. You know who you are, and let me know if you, the two of you who came up so far. Let me know if you want one of these masterpieces. So thank you, and let me know if you want your little masterpiece, or if I should just throw this into the trash. Your opinion. Like I said, most of the artworks in this video will not end up as a really great piece of art. It will just be a fun doodle, but for some of them I will try to get something better out there. I also have a slight injury in my shoulder currently, so I can't really put as much effort into it as I would like to. But anyways, that's it for door number 2. And I hope the next few doors will be a little bit more professional in filmmaking, and so I guess I need to bother the the camera of my boyfriend, so I can also have a second view on this. Because, you know, only having this is maybe a little bit boring. Filming my reaction to things and stuff might be a little bit more interesting in the visual sense. I need to play around with that a little bit. Again, we're just experimenting here. It's a completely new format for me. It's basically like the Cozy Draw with Me's, but less relaxed, a little bit more chaotic energy kind of thing. At least I want to bring that, but currently I can't really. So yeah. Let me know in the comments what you thought of these two doors so far, or if you have any suggestions what I could improve or what I could improve on, then please let me know. And now I will turn off because the noise of the camera is really annoying and I don't want to do this to you for much longer. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow in the next door, and as always, keep creating and stay nice to ravens. Okay, bye.